ahunda gambirebi omubiri gwa Kristo muri mbana gwa turetera ruterane rw'engeri rugogoma.
It promises to be an awesome experience. There'll be salvation of souls as the blind see, the lame walk, and the dumb speak.
Abashinje nkwata ngabo n'abakera baruhanga bari Bishop Nathan Ibrahim, Bishop Peter Kamanzi, Apostle Mwine Mpaka, Bishop Cyrus Tayebwa n'abahereza bamukama bandi bona omu mubiri gwa Kristo baturetera ruterane rumpaha orwesi rw'embara Pentecostal Unity Crusade.
Healing for the wounded souls. Hopeless situations are completely turned around.
Burya habo Grounds ebiri 11 okusi 12 nabyo kwa mwende 2025 gwebembirwa mu bundi zwenjiri ranganwa Pastor Jeff Standford ashindikirizibwe Pastor Mike Resta kuruga United States of America conference eratandika shayibiri zakasheshe paka mushanju zihangwe tugaruka crusade shayi 10 zomwebazo hari hebera mu byo kwangura nyamwinji ente keyboard solar panels TV pichi emizindaro esete n'ibindi binji.
The cloud of glory is moving again.
Mpaka is behind me. I don't think that is a fallacy. A fallacy is a false statement. One, when I was leading Mubende, where was Mwine Mpaka? Currently I'm leading Bushenyi, Igara West. What was his input? So, I'm a Ugandan. All I know with Mwine Mpaka is a member of parliament, a colleague. I know him. But supporting me or not supporting me, Gaffa Lewis, someone who is contesting for a mayoral race for Mbara City. One, today I've just come to clear air. Some time back, I wanted to come under NRM ticket through NRM primaries, of which I got some hiccups. I was never given a chance to come and contest through NRM. I was blocked. That's all I can say. But now, my supporters have been posing a lot of questions. Is Rukamba, is Mbwatekamwa coming as an independent? Did you quit? Did you fear to contest? Now I've just come to clear the air and tell all the viewers and listeners that I, Gaffa Louis Mbwatekamwa, Rukamba, I'm going to come as an independent to vie for mayorship race of Mbara City. And today, I'm already set. The portrait you're seeing with those colors, the background is completely white, portraying that I'm independent, because other parties, they have different colors, and you realize that by the time I was contesting under NRM, because I had printed posters, my background was yellow. But now, since they never allowed me, today I've just come to show them that now I'm an independent. So it is more of a launch, telling my supporters that Aluta continua. And my symbol will be a clock, a symbol of a clock. It is a matter of time that we can make it. We only need time to show those who are against us that they will accept that we are the right leaders who can take up this mantle and lead this city. So briefly, we are ready and we are very much prepared. For those who are doubting, because some rumors have been saying the other time you were blocked not to come because they were using some lame excuses that you did not have a land title, according to those who wrote a petition. But I've just come to clear air that I've given journalists a link, Electoral Commission link. I've submitted my NIN number to the journalists to make sure they can check, verify, and confirm that I'm a registered voter, a resident in Ruiz-Sel, where I'm supposed to vote from. So I'm ready to serve you Ugandans. So I call upon everyone who wants to see change in our city, irrespective of your political affiliation, come and join Mbwatekamwa as an independent. I'm the only person with a comprehensive plan that can rock this city from where it is. And when we talk about sanitation, we want to look at one, we have some buildings. Actually, the skyscrapers, most of the skyscrapers you see here in town, they are lacking even toilet facilities. I'll give an example of the buildings that are in Web Corner, next to the market, Web Corner Market. None of those buildings are having toilets, and they are having tenants. So one wonders, where do they go if they want to ease themselves? So we shall compare all those people with good buildings but without toilet facilities to make sure that they can have some for the betterment of our city. We shall increase on the number of public toilets, especially in public places, where people without money can even go and ease themselves at no cost. We won't stop there. When we talk about a clean city, our plan is to make sure that every village, at least should be having 2 garbage collection containers. One for organic and another one, it can be for plastics and whatnot. Such that every citizen of Mbarara city, if he has like some garbage, you need to go. Your role is to take this garbage to a certain container that is well labeled. This one is for organic, reusable or non-recyclable. You put them there, and our role as the city is to take them back. And another thing with sanitation, what I think we need to do, when you look at these public buildings, maybe hospitals, and even some big hotels, they have a challenge that whoever is constructing is compelled to put a septic tank. You cannot keep on putting septic tanks in a city like Mbarara when we have a sewer line for national water. Our role is to make sure that all those government buildings, all those bigger buildings, it is the role of the National Water and Sewage Corporation to make sure these people are connected, such that they are connected to the sewer line without even labeling to dig up those septic tanks. When we talk about the issue of night economy, we want to make sure that whoever is in the city, when it clocks 6 p.m. up to 6 a.m. in the morning, whoever wants to carry out any business in the city that is legally recognized in Uganda will move over to every street in the city. You carry out your business without any hassle, without any harassment by the council. This will help us to make sure that even the low-income earners, they can also earn a living. They can also take care of their families. That one is very important, to make sure that all of us at the end of the day, we need to take care of our families, so the night economy. But promoting a night economy, we must be having a comprehensive plan to make sure that each street in this city must be having at least security light system. All the lights must be there and functional, because you cannot do any business at night unless there is enough light to make sure that you can transact business. We have another
$5 sweet, everywhere you go.
nije n'umuramwa murungi oriyo n'orondije umungi yo kupangisa hoteli mungi yo kuraramo reka kubonabona tambura no murembe za Pandora Swift Booking app oreba amaju na hoteli nyamurungi omwanya gono gwo rukwenda kandi ojuke ngo bookinga nitwe nosharwa kwa kabeyi na ni Mayoral road abina amaju go kupangisa na za apartment za Pandora Swift ozitekeho nuko wapangisa bagume baruke kuzireba kandi wene nabwe ne kuyamba kutekamo abapangisa bawe bona bakabana ho bagumana bakushashurira utagire kuteganasibwa na ni wo mpangisa haba hinejo yo kupangisa kuri nihi nogiteka ha page rero uri kugenda kuterera ni wotunga kasente wamara kubukinga hoteli yo kuraramu room yawe nogishanga werwe kutegerize ni mubakama ba hoteli muhandikise hoteli zanyu aha page nuko cyangwira ba customers okuzireba juba downloading page ningo za www.pandoraswift.com ningo teresi mwe yazuro mshanzu 00 ashatu na mukaga nkaga na mshanju anani ibiri Pandora Swift booking app ohereze bwangu hize
looking for jobs. We shall create what we call a job stall. A stall in Runyankore we call it Omudara, where especially to the people who are trained in technical subjects, the builders, either the farmers, the plumbers. Our role is to create a stall where every morning, if you're a plumber, you will carry your gadgets, go stand on a certain shelter that is well demarcated. A mansion or a builder will also carry the plumb bob and whatnot, spirit level, go stand there. So for us who are looking for these people, who are looking for workers, our role is to go there, identify a person who needs a job, and you go and employ that person. We must, under our stewardship leadership, we must make sure that the City Service Commission becomes functional, because we don't have a functional City Service Commission. And this one has created a very big lag. When you go to our schools around the city, you find that the capacity, or when you find the teacher-people ratio, you find the whole school has like 6 teachers, 4 teachers, when it runs up to primary 7. So by making sure that the City Service Commission is functional, would have addressed that matter. The City Service Commission will also help us that people who have been in public service, like teachers, like even health workers, and they've hardly gotten any promotion. This is the right time, because you find a nursing officer or an enrolled nurse who went, studied and graduated and got a degree. Instead of jumping from this one to a nursing officer, to a senior nursing officer, and that one comes with even financial implications, that the moment they upgrade you or the moment you get a bigger rank, it means you're remunerated in that regard. So we must address all those things. The issue of education, we need to make sure that all the bursaries that are being given, or even the scholarships to our city, we must share them equally. Not for those people who are working in those bigger offices that they know that they've come, that they'll be the only ones to benefit. The issue of roads, it is so pathetic if you move around our city and see those roads. Now, you know, our 10th Parliament, what we did, the money which we used to give to Uganda Road Fund, we decided to give each and every district 1 billion to cater for the roads, on top of other monies we normally send to work on the roads. So my plan is to make sure that now, if we are having $1 billion that comes to our city to work on roads, and you find the villages in the cities, for them, the deeper villages, like when you go to Chichwamba, the Karugangamas, they are not catered for. So for us, our plan is to make sure we shall get 1 billion divided with 186 villages, to make sure each village will take an equal share, to make sure that when we are making roads, nobody is left behind. That Mpaka is behind me. I don't think that is a fallacy. A fallacy is a false statement. One, when I was leading Mubende, where was Mwine Mpaka? Currently I'm leading Bushenyi, Igara West. What was his input? So, I'm a Ugandan. All I know with Mwine Mpaka is a member of parliament, a colleague. I know him. But supporting me or not supporting me, I think it is his initiative either to support me or not to support me. Because all I did, I begged him that I'm contesting because I know if you are a mayor, the 186 villages, he controls 100, he leads 100, so he's my voter. The way Kachebezi is my voter. The way any leader, yes, the way any leader here in the city, even the current MP, Rukari, is my voter. So, I beg them to vote me anyway. That is all I can say. But Mwine Mpaka, I know him as a colleague. He's not funding me because he earns what I earn. So I don't think he's better off than me in terms of earning, that he has a lot to spend on me. He's also struggling to make sure he goes back and represents his people very well. Then another question was about
from MP seats to mayor's table.
Oh, that's why people go wrong. And it's the role of journalists, the likes of you, to inform people. Because some people are not informed. Now, let me just bring out precedented cases. In the 9th Parliament, Norbert Mao moved away from Parliament and went back to Gulu and was chairperson LC5. And he did well. That's why we move away from here in Mbarara to go and benchmark in Gulu, which was hit by war for all those years, but it is better than in Mbarara. I don't think he demoted himself. Now, Elias Lukwago, the current Lord Mayor, he was in Parliament, in 9th Parliament. He's a Lord Mayor. Should we say he demoted himself? Now, we shall go to Florence Namayanja. He's the Lord Mayor. She's the Lord Mayor of Masaka City. I was with her in 10th Parliament. She's the Lord Mayor. Has she degraded herself? People even move and compare Masaka City with our city. They're all cities, and you see. Because people come with experience. They add experience from Parliament. Now gather even how local governments work, and they know how they are supposed to manage the cities. I will not even stop there. Currently, when we speak, if you go to Kampala, even there is this man who has been representing Nakawa, Barimwezu. He's also vying for the mayorship race in the city. So a precedent was set, and there is nothing. It's like when Mbwatekamwa was once a member of parliament, went and contested as a president, came back to contest as the member of parliament, but she did not make it. Now we have Abedi Bwanika, who had reached at first, went and contested as the president, and now is the member of parliament. Is it should we say that they are degrading themselves? Absolutely no. A mayor seat is even much better and very big. It's a bigger seat than the MP seat. Why? Now, Honorable Mwine Mpaka, his constituency has 100 villages. Honorable Rukari's constituency has 86. If we add up all those, they make 186. And now they are being led by Robert Mugabe Kachebezi.
Odgo murimbarra ninga notekateka kwijo murimbarra abaling suits beno buraro bwamani munonga kandi benene bitanda birungi tibakakoma buraro benene bala nungi bozirimecho kumye cyaburi muringo bene na hotelo halimu emere yachiraguju nangwa n'ekijungu kandi orende emere yo kutwaro waba baling suits nacho barachikora echo mujungu ari kweta ngo niteka we bene na sauna na steam ogesro na massage basa kubura bayikira kugira ngo akoboherezobwe parking yabo ne yamani munonga kandi nimpango ebyo kwerinda byabo biri guruguru munonga kandi abaling suits barashango mu Rwembo rwambara omuri Katete waruga parking ya boda ya St Mary's ori kwenda ku booking orabasa kurabera namba ze smeji 0 kaga na mwenda kandi orabasa kugamba na director wa link suits ori kurabera namba ze smeji 0 kaga nemwe 555 ogesro ne ya 0 kaga nemwe 555 twena katurukangira link suits kugira ngo tutungo buhereza burungi.